Up next, we have Kim Lawrence. Kim attended Mayo Medical School and worked on a human gene therapy project. And she's published multiple peer-reviewed journal articles. And I love this, uses natural methods to support neurodivergent individuals and stroke victims to function better. So I'm so glad you're here to share this information on Brain Day, Kim, and go ahead and take away.
Thank you, Dr. Brody, for that kind introduction. Yes, my name is Kim Lawrence, and I did attend Mayo Medical and Graduate School. While I thought I would serve as a physician to help people experience better health, what I learned in medical school literally changed my trajectory. I learned that our so-called health system really doesn't want to help cure people, but to treat symptoms, keeping the diseased state in place so patients keep returning. I was literally flabbergasted to learn that someone may have found the cure for all tumorous cancers. He was doing research in mice without immune systems. He would inject human tumors of all sorts into these mice, then give them this drug, and it appeared that all these tumors would go away and the mice would live their normal lifespan. So, without any bad effects from the drug. So I thought this was really interesting. However, when he applied for the funding, he was told he would not be granted any such funds, and that if he found private donors and continued his research, that his license to practice medicine would be taken away. Wow. Because of this enlightenment, I decided to go into research instead, and I'm thrilled that my research has helped a number of people who may have died as infants to be able to live relatively normal lives, and they have actually reached adulthood now. So this was actually the first human gene therapy project ever, and the disease we were working on is called adenosine deaminase deficiency, also known as the bubble boy disease. So these kids did not have any functioning immune system. I believe that we have been wonderfully created and that our bodies have the capability to heal themselves, and they actually want to do so. We have so many repair systems that can help facilitate this. Sometimes all we need to do is provide our bodies with the right tools to support it so that it can do what it already knows how to do. Our brains, they are amazing. A brain may only be 2 to 3% of a person's body weight, but it requires about 20% of the energy our body makes and 20% of the oxygen it takes in. If we have an energy deficit or an oxygen deficit, it makes sense that the brain will suffer before we notice other parts of the body suffer. This may be manifested in less motivation, mental clarity, focus, attention, and memory recall, as well as brain fog and negative mood. I personally have experienced different things in my youth that have caused dark spots on my brain when viewed on MRI scans. These MRI scans were taken when I was only 23 years old. I've had transient ischemic attacks, also known as TIAs, complicated migraine headaches, and a bacterial infection that almost took my life. These experiences damage parts of my brain, but our bodies can be so resilient and allow us to bounce back. People who get brain damage from strokes can also adapt. They can make new neural connections and relearn activities if necessary. I love helping people of all sorts to feel better, younger, and stronger. I provide techniques, skills, and products that can give people more energy by increasing numbers of mitochondria in their cells and increasing the amount of ATP cellular energy that these mitochondria make. I also love telling people how they can detox so their cells can run more effectively and efficiently. I educate people on how they can activate their bodies and turn on healthy survival genes. This is way different than supplementing. You know what? You've probably heard it said that you are what you eat. I'm going to tell you there's a more accurate statement. It's you are what you absorb. Our gut is known as our second brain. That's because the gut is connected to every other system and organ in the body. Why can we say that? Well, it's because the gut processes the food we eat, which provides the nutrients we need to create usable cellular energy. The gut allows for digestion to occur so nutrients can move into the bloodstream, while waste products and toxins can be eliminated from the body. Unfortunately, 80 to 90% of Americans have leaky gut, which means waste and toxins that should be eliminated from the body are leaking out. And guess what? They're causing issues in your tissues. You can learn how to support your gut so that it creates peptides that regulate, repair, and restore the gut. A healthy gut means a healthy body. Not sure if you've ever heard of oxidative stress before, but oxidative stress is known to cause hundreds of diseases. If we can prevent oxidative stress from occurring, our cells will stay healthy and function optimally. I teach people how they can support cells to properly detox and prevent oxidative stress. If you have healthy cells, that means you have a healthy body. So, while it brings me joy and satisfaction to help people look and feel better when they become activated, some of my favorite people to work with are those on the autism spectrum and those who have had strokes. This is because we actually can use electrodes to measure brain activity. And when we do this, we often observe people's brains working better after just 1 week of being activated. It is so amazing. I do not propose to say that there is anything wrong with the brains of neurodivergent individuals. It's just that their brains work differently. It can be very challenging for family members and teachers to deal with people whose brains work differently. We definitely want to communicate using love and compassion with these individuals and understand that their responses may not be what we consider normal. So hop on a Zoom with me on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to see the actual brain activity scans and other science research about activation. So you can join me with the information that you see behind me. Oops, that way. And I want to let you know, this is how much I really appreciate people on the autism spectrum. I actually wrote a song about them, and there are 2 versions of this song. And I would love to share that with you as well if you're interested. So you can text me at the number here. Again, my name is Kim Lawrence, and the phone number you can text me at is 703-831-7981, and just request the songs. I created them on an app called Suno, and I'm happy to share those with you. All right.
We appreciate you coming on, and just if people can want to reach out to you, I know you have the number up there, but any other ways that they can reach out to you?
Well, I am on Facebook, so you can look me up on Facebook. But I think if they're interested in learning about activation and how we can get the brain working better, just hop on a quick Zoom Wednesday night, 8 p.m., and the link is there. So the ID number is 973-0039-5113, and the passcode is capital L, capital V.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brody.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.